Hey there, it's BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thank you very much for coming out. Today is a Wednesday, and today I am going to be building computers. So I'm super happy. Anyways, I hope this day has treated everybody well. Like I said, I'm moving into PC Building Simulator. The turnout is amazing, I gotta say. I don't know. I know that, like, streamers should not be saying the whole, like, oh, geez, look at how few people I have here. However, I can understand why people might not be that interested in this particular subject, but I am. I'm super interested. And I hope other people can be, I hope you can, like, my interest will radiate off of me and sort of latch onto you in a certain way. My excitement. And my interest in this kind of thing. I have never played PC Building Simulator 2, mostly because of the fact that I just, like, I don't want to have the Epic Game Launcher on my system. But I'm getting over that. Whatever. They're here to stay as far as I'm concerned. Nova! Hello! Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. I'm doing pretty good. Again, I'm going to be playing PC Building Simulator 2 today. And that has got me all kinds of excited because I really love PC Building Simulator 1. That is like my crack cocaine addiction type of game. The one where, like, I can zone into it for a very long period of time. Oh, you had a terrible week? I'm sorry to hear that. Well, here's hoping that the remainder of your week goes really well. I hope so. Anyway, I'm going to transition over to the game tab, and we are going to begin playing the game, eh? Ba-doop-ba-doop. Okay, so, like I said, gotta go to the Epic Game Launcher and run this one, as opposed to using Steam. I hate exclusivity, I swear to God. Especially, like, that's the reason why I used PC in the first place, because there isn't any weird exclusivity stuff. Oh, your TikTok account got hacked? That sucks. Yeah, I wouldn't pay the hacker either. I would just attempt to try and get it back through TikTok support, personally. Whether you can or can't do that, I'm not entirely sure. But, I don't know. There's probably some way that you can get your account back, aside from paying some scummy scammers. Keep this in mind. When it comes to scammers don't have any code of conduct, or they don't have any morality. You could pay them $100 and then they'll just be like, okay, cool, now we have your credit card information. Ha ha ha, goodbye. And then never give your account back. So, yeah, do not pay them the money that they are asking for, because they likely will not give you anything back. They have no incentive to give you anything back. TikTok won't do anything. Well, it might be a good time for you to start up a new one. Which, that's really unfortunate and that sucks, but I mean, either that or, like, if you were a big enough personality, you could make a stink about it on social media. But unfortunately, unless you're like Markiplier numbers, that doesn't really work. So, all right, let me boot up PC Building Simulator 2, and we will begin the PC building fun. Taking days to re-upload all of my stuff, and I think they got my YouTube. Ooh. That's usually connected to a Google account. I would definitely try to make sure that is safe. Nope. No die in the hole. Nope. Big support. Big ups to you. You're fine. Everything will be fine. Things are gonna suck for a little while, but you're gonna be fine. So trust me on that one. I've had situations where I've gotten my stuff hacked before, and it scared the crap out of me, that's for sure. And there's not much that I can say about, like, what to do in situations like that. Aside from just, tighten up your security and make sure that, like, all your passwords are separated. Make sure you don't click on any shady links. Like, I'm sure that I'm saying a whole lot of stuff that you probably already know and that I don't need to tell you, but, it's just stuff that I kind of have in the back of my head right now in reference to this situation. Yeah, that's about all I can say about it, because, once somebody has your passcodes and once somebody has your account information. That's kind of it. Unless like a company decides to give pity to you, which that doesn't happen all that often. Okie smoky, let's play PC Building Simulator. Starting it now. Oh, why is it in full screen? It keeps resetting to full screen. Ah. How dare you? I'm gonna have to go into the settings and mess around with it. Okay, where's my mouse? Okay, options. First of all, like, big-ass screen. We don't need that big-ass screen. Okay. Windowed, please. No, windowed 1920 by 1080. You scum. Also, here. Balanced. Let's see if that does anything for me. Okay, I think that's good. What the heck? Also, the sound effects aren't on. Hold on a second. I gotta turn those on. There we are. I wish school focused more on internet safety than sports. I agree, Howie. I mean, the problem is, like, online safety, it shifts and changes on a constant basis. And I'm sure that for a lot of schools, they don't want to deal with that kind of a headache. It's just like, oh, what? Ah, we have to change the curriculum every frickin' year? That's stupid. Let me see. 24 hertz. It's stuck at 24 hertz for some reason. Why? Medium, high, It's funny they say that, like, oh, some effects, some of these changes may require a restart. Well, what if you break things again? Okay. Well, I'll try. Because I would prefer to play this game in 60 frames per second, but it's not giving me that option. My elementary school had an entire 2 hours of the school day separated just for teaching kids about the internet and not to send money to Johnny Minecraft 25. Well, I mean, at least they're doing something. There's some kind of teaching happening somewhere, in some capacity. Yay. Ooh, that looked pretty smooth. Here, let me go into the options. It still says it's on 24 hertz mode. Why? Why are you on 24 hertz? That doesn't make any sense. This is a, like, at least 70 hertz monitor. Maximum performance. Ultra performance. No, that looks disgusting. I'm gonna go with balance. My middle school didn't, and the high school is, and the high school I'm going to, they don't teach anything either, and it's a private school. I feel like there needs to be PSAs and stuff like this for adults, let alone children. Like, geez. Ah. Stop moving around. Also, I see that you're 60 hertz now. God! Alright, so if there's any complaints that I can give right away, it's that the menu system of PC Building Simulator 2 seems to need a little bit of fixing, as well as also there's some problems with, like, settings taking effect and staying taking effect. Why did teaching internet safety die in a hole? The thing is, I feel like teaching internet safety has not been a major factor of any schools, at least as far as I have been concerned. Like, when I was a kid, when I was growing up, I basically just had to fend for myself. And my parents had to be the ones that taught me about internet safety. It's never really been the responsibility of the school to actually take care of that. It's only like recently have they started doing more things involved with it. Even then, it's not much aside from, like, quick little PSAs. Alright, let's give Career a try. I have never played the Career before. Local fire suspicious. Was it Tim? Did Tim do it? Welcome to PC Building Simulator 2. It's a new day and a new shop. It might not look like much, but it's all you have since the old one mysteriously burned down. Read the note from Uncle Tim. Uncle Tim! Oh no, Uncle Tim is back. Okay, so this is the new setup. Also, oh, ew. Hold up. I'm going into options real quick. Let me see here. Quality, anti-aliasing. You know, anti-aliasing is fine. What's the, I want to find the blur. Like, motion blur effects. Is there anywhere that I can, like, toggle that? Oh, whoops. Okay, that's the credits. I want to lower motion blur, please and thank you. Where is that at? Is it, like, anything with NVIDIA DLSS? Let me see. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Okay. Cool. All right. Very good. Very good. So all, like, the extra NVIDIA settings were the thing that was messing with that. All right, that's fine. Are you Johnny Minecraft 25? Not officially. Anyway, what was is this hold on a second. Local fire suspicious. So, was that my previous location? That sucks. Oh, man. All right. So this is my new location that I've spent the last of my money on. Ooh. Ooh. Fancy business. I'm a little bit scared and a little bit intimidated by all of this. But it's okay. Everything will be okay. Don't take my money! Alright, so we've got... Read the note. Oh, this is a note from Uncle Tim. Great. Tim's Red Hot Repairs. Go yourself, Tim's Red Hot Repairs. So I guess you've seen the old shop, or what's left of it. Sorry, I wasn't there to take the edge off the shock, but I've got a meeting with the insurance company to discuss the fire. Apparently they think it might have been deliberate. What a crazy idea! He burned it down for insurance money, didn't he? Anyway, it's lucky I had the old place as a standby. I managed to rescue the PCs I was working on before the fire, and I've moved them all here. You'll still need to fix them and collect the money for the jobs. If the customers question the smoky aroma, just tell them you had to solder something. I also knew you'd need a shop computer, so I've sent one of mine over. It should have arrived by now. Check the delivery area at the back of the workshop. Fair warning, it doesn't work, but it might need just a new GPU, so I've sent one of those over too. The best money can buy. Anyway, get it fixed up, plug it in, and check your emails. You're welcome. Oh, I should have mentioned that I had to borrow $15 this morning for breakfast. So if I have learned one thing in life, it's never meet with insurance agents on an empty stomach. Fucking Uncle Tim. Oh, hey, I'm minus 15 in the hole. Thanks, Tim. My freaking God. Everything sucks. Everything must go. Oh, yeah, what's going on outside the windows? I want to get the heck out. Dynabeard! I remember that brand from the previous game. Chicken Emporium, Royal Duarte Bank, Mama's Real Pink. These are all businesses from the previous game. That's freaking cool. And also, Pink is here. Hello, Pink! How's it going? Are there any other businesses that are lined up? Oh, yeah, there's, I think that's Dillcorp. Yeah, Dillcorp. Anybody else? I think that's about it. Oh, boy, we're moving down in the world, let me tell you. Ooh, I guess that's where my computer is located. Okay. So these were the computers that were currently being worked on at the time, eh? Very well. I'm hoping for my older sister's leg to heal soon. Legs, rather. Ooh. Did we talk about this before? What happened to your sister's legs? NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080. That's actually not that bad. Huh. I was expecting that, I was expecting that Tim was going to shortchange me on that one. Wow, a NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080. Let's not ask how Uncle Tim managed to get a hold of one of these. Now you just need the PC that he said. It should be somewhere in the corridor. This is where PCs and cases are delivered, and where you'll need to place PCs to return them to customers after completing a job. This is the corridor, I guess. Very well. Very similar to the old setup. Stop! You're throwing things at me! Yeah, I don't know if we talked about that. Here. This is the old PC, eh? Alright. This PC needs to be fixed. Left click on the PC case to put it into build mode. Alright, here we go. First PC, let's do the thing. I mentioned my broken foot. I remember that! Ow! So much pie. So many things being thrown at me. This PC is missing a GPU. Thankfully, you've just had a very good one delivered. Let's install the thing. Boy, we're putting a 1080 into this computer, for God's sakes. Okay, install. This all looks very, very similar to the previous game. Oh, it's used. I see. How nice. Okay. The PCI lock. Let's put that back on. I feel like the sound effects are less chunky. I wish they were more chunky. I want more chunky. Hey, Phoenix, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Again, I'm building PCs, so I'm in my element right now. Alright. Plug these into the power there. Left click on the install button to access your inventory. Okay, right. Like, grab the side panel. Understood. Is it weird that I want to get the original soundtrack and load it in with the new soundtrack? Bit confirmed he's Johnny Minecraft. I didn't say anything! I said that, no, I'm not officially Johnny Minecraft 25. Anyway, let's see. So that's it. That's, in theory, that's everything. All done! Your new PC is all ready to go. Carry it to the workstation to your left and place it under the desk. Ah, okay. This is my desk, apparently. Kitty! I see Kitty over there. Call your mom. That's where all of my jobs and things are, and rent and all that jazz. Frickin' lovely. Okay. I guess I will turn on the power. DFL. Oh, Omega System got an upgrade. Heck yeah, man. My oldest sister broke her legs after she went swimming. Oh, that sucks. She had to be taken somewhere to help her walk again. Ooh. Hope she's doing fairly decent, all things considered. Welcome to your email. This is where all your job messages and offers will arrive. Okay, so I've got a couple of accepted emails. When emails arrive, they go here. Left click to take a look. In my inbox, select the email from Casante. Man, they're really railroading this, aren't they? Greetings, my name is Casante, and I'm an urban aesthetic innovator and artist. I'm currently working on an ambitious project about perceptions of danger, and I need my PC to be painted completely red to match the color of the rest of my room. Yeah, I heard about there being something paint-related that you could do with PCs, which I don't think... Is that something that a lot of PC repair places do? That's weird. Do I have legs? I have legs. I'm not a problem at all, Pain. Okay, paint the case red, apparently. On the way. Customer's PC take a day to arrive, so it won't show up until you end the day. Alrighty. Well, I'm a little bit scared about going for, like, any of the other jobs because I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, hey, here's an easy one. Virus. Hello, I went to get my PC fixed at your shop, but found only an empty space and a pleasant smoky aroma. I gather you're no longer in business at that address. A passing firefighter did tell me that you were opening a new workshop nearby, so I thought I'd drop you an email to see if you're still taking on repair jobs. My computer has been very slow lately, and I fear it might have a virus of some sort. Can you please take a look and sort it out for me? Best wishes, G. Aubin. Okay. Let's see how to do a job, make some money. Customer's PC needs a virus scan. Meow, 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 meow. I get it. Anyway, we're putting it down here. I believe I remember how this works. Like, here. First of all, I want to look a little bit closer at the like fine details of the computers. Look at all the USB 3s on this son of a bitch. Oh my god. I wish I had that many USB 3s on the back of my computer. Oh, you watched a bunch of Sam and Max stuff? That's awesome. Do you remember the You Are an Idiot virus? Yeah, I do. Except now, like, it's just in the form of a YouTube video that exists. Ooh. Ooh, I don't have to plug it into the back anymore. I can plug it into the front USBs. There's an improvement. That's different. I like that. Anyway. Oh, shoot. I just realized I don't have the auto plugger anymore. Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay, well. What you gonna do? Anyway, plug it all in, power it up. Left click to select the monitor. Virus scanner. Okay. Funny enough, they don't force you to restart the computer every 20 frickin' minutes. Thank you. Did you know that Sam and Max are actually married? I have not seen anything about Sam and Max being married, aside from, like, fan theories and also, like, teases from the creators of Sam and Max here and there. Maybe there was, like, you know, one side story where they were married, possibly. Clean the files. You are an idiot. Ha ha ha. Okay. Left click that to exit. You have removed all the viruses from the PC, and it's ready to be returned to the client. All right. This PC will automatically get sent back to its owner. Now you just need to collect your pay. Go to your email and click collect. Alrighty. There we go. I'm no longer in the hole. They'd honestly be a cute couple, to be honest. Yeah, I agree. What if I call a random number, play that, and then just hang up? Well, caller ID exists, and they'd probably know who it was who sent the call, and... Well, actually, no, they probably wouldn't know. Still, don't do it. Alright, PC is on its way back to the customer, and you've been paid. On to the next job! The other PCs on the workbenches are now available, so check out your emails and see what customers want and complete their jobs to earn some extra cash. Gotta say, the one thing that I think I'm going to want to improve by the time I get done here is how frickin' ugh-tastic this place is. Holy fug. It is so disgusting in here. Get at my old school, have been harassing me. Why shouldn't I harass them back? I mean, it's the classic don't fight fire with fire. You know what I mean? Like, vengeance is all fun and games and all that jazz, and you might be interested in maybe doing that, but honestly, it's only gonna make, like, you look worse in comparison. All right. Water-cooled GPU. Oh, frig. Okay. How do I do that? Paint it red. I kind of want to do the... Oh, that's in transit. Set all RGB lighting to rainbow effect, and set to walk mode. All right. Welcome to the lighting app. Okay, left click to select the lighting components. Okay, all of them. Very good. Left click to open the effects drop-down menu. Oh yeah, you want, wasn't it? Okay, rainbow. And then you specifically wanted walk. Woo! Pretty. Make sure to take the PC back to the delivery area and collect your rewards. Okay. It's funny how, like, you know, I very much dig... The person who owns this PC, they could have probably done that by themselves. Unless they're, like, really, really inept when it comes to working with PCs. Which, I guess, I can understand that to an extent. Okay. PC, boot to OS. Okay. Here's where things are going to get a little bit scary. Overclocking CPU to at least 4338 megahertz. Ooh. Oh, dear. It's so hot where I am right now. Oh, it's very hot at the moment. Ridiculously. It's keeping every element of my my being to not evaporate. What is a megahertz? I don't know, but it megahertz. Sorry, stupid. A snap has appeared. Anyway, whipping the CPU into shape. Here at the South World Country Club, you've already bored the heck out of me. Okay, you want me to overclock the CPU to at least that. Alright. Go to the PC. I've been trying to stay inside all day. It's been hard, but I gotta go to Hot Topic. Alright, so this thing should be able to run. Which she's good. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to play this game a little bit on my off time just to try and, like, you know, get my head around it a little bit more. Anyway, select the monitor. Overclocking the CPU is performed in the PC operating system. Oh, yeah, that's right. Alright. You need to hit F2 or delete key as it boots up. If you don't press one of those keys in time, the PC will boot to the OS. Right. Eviga. Okay, CPU overclocking. For this job, we're going to overclock the CPU. So here's the thing about me. Ooh, Doritos. That's a lot of Doritos. So the thing about me is that I don't normally overclock anything. Mostly because I am absolutely terrified of the idea of frying components. And I'm in a very similar boat here, where I just don't really want to be frying any components whatsoever. Okay, we're going to overclock the CPU, so select the CPU overclocking tab. Done that. The CPU speed shows how fast the CPU runs. Function of the base clock times ratio. So here it's 100 megahertz times 40. All right, and that gives it 4,000 megahertz. You can tweak either value to change the overall frequency, but normally you use the ratio for big changes. Understood. Okay. And the base clock for smaller ones. Very well. So if I were to increase the CPU's voltage to 135 volts, as the CPU runs faster, it requires more voltage to remain stable, but don't go too high. This may damage the CPU. Yeah, I know that. I just don't have a good head for this. give them the idiot virus. I'd rather not, because, you know, I'd like to be able to make money. That looks good for a stable overclock. Does it? I don't know. I don't do overclocks all that often. I'm not looking forward to, like, I may have to skip out on a couple of those. Or just get really ballsy. One of the two. I remember my first, you know, PC building simulator, like, gigs, which were basically just me cleaning computers out on a constant basis. I miss those days. I accidentally walked into a bar and grill yesterday thinking it was a family-friendly diner. Oh, whoopsies. Well, I mean, you know, like, bar and grills tend to be pretty nice when it comes to, I don't know. Like, there's not a whole lot of danger involved with them, as far as, like, I can tell, or, like, as far as I've dealt with in the past. That being said, yeah, they tend to not be very family-friendly, especially when it comes to, like, later nights and booze. You can claim you fixed it and just give them the virus. No! Click on the settings tab so we can apply the new values. Okay. I feel like I'm being kind of railroaded through this instead of being taught the fundamentals about how exactly this is supposed to work. But you know. South World Country Club. Ooh, look how pretty it is. Anyway, OCCT app. Note that normally you'll have to install OCCT yourself. Right, I remember this app. OCCT can be used to stress test a CPU and GPU after overclocking. To check stability, it can also show if a CPU is getting thermally throttled from running too hot. CPU will not run efficiently if it gets too hot under load. Okay. God, I wish that they allowed me to just grab Windows. For God's sakes. Anyway, left click on to begin the OCCT test. Alright, so this is the temperature. If this thing goes, like, above 100, we're in trouble. No, it seems to be sticking around 72. Very well. Congratulations! The CPU remained within its operating parameters in the test. This means it has a stable overclock and can be returned to the customer. Neat. Oh wait, what was that thing that it said about overclocking being complicated? Whoopsie doops. Maybe I should have, like, checked that. I like angst. So you would probably like Hazbin Hotel, then. There's a little bit of angst in there. So. I can't even imagine how musty it must smell in here. Ugh. I love the virus! Okay, overclock to 4338. Well, I did a little bit more than that, I think. Okay, water cool GPU. Oh, are we really going into water cooling? Oh, okay. Let's take a look at it and see what we're working with here. This customer wants you to water cool their GPU and add it to their existing water cooled loop. To do this, we need to remove the GPU and add a GPU cooling block. Right. I have never done that before or known anybody who actively does that. Ooh, consume dinner. Eat. Ooh, you watch Hell of a Boss. Nice. Move to the workbench next to you to add a water cooling block to the GPU. Okay, where? Workbench next to me? This guy, right here. Okay, we have the GPU on the water cooling bench. We need to add a GPU block to it. First of all, we need to remove the screws and the heatsink. This is like scary alchemy. I don't like this. I feel like I'm doing something evil right now. Okay. Sam is an Irish wolfhound. Okay. Remove thermal pads. I wonder, is this how it is? Is this how you do the thing? Now we need to apply some new thermal pads. Left click to select them. Why? Were the old ones not good enough? Or were they like... Were they not watertight? I'm confused. I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure. Next, we need to remove and replace the thermal paste. Yeah, actually, that makes sense. Beep-a-deep-a-dip-a-dip-a-dip-a-dip. So where's the alcohol swabs? Oh, there it is. All right. Get rid of all this junk. Yuck. There we go. All right, now we need to apply new thermal paste. If you're new to thermal paste, try putting a pea-sized dot in the center. I likely will not attempt anything more than this. Let's be real. I so badly wanted to, like, cover the rest of it in thermal paste. Okay, sufficient thermal paste. Thank you. Last thing to add is the GPU block, and then it's ready for reassembly. Click on the GPU to see available blocks. Okay. Oh, you pulled a muscle in your hips? Ooh. Ouchies. This is really interesting. Is this something people do? I guess. All right, left click to add the GPU to the inventory. The GPU has been successfully water cooled, so take it back to the PC on the other workbench to install it. Moved wrong on my bed. I've been there before. And like, what sucks is that as you get older, more and more of that happens. Where you're just like, why? Why? I didn't move wrong. I swear I didn't. Okay. I have never attempted to try any sort of custom water cooling whatsoever, especially not in this game. So here we go. GPU is ready to go back into the PC and become part of the water cooling loop. To begin, left click to continue. All right. Tomahawk. Interesting. MSI. All right. So left click to open the PC parts inventory. Right, we need to get the graphics card, specifically. The one that we just kitted out. Cable mode. Yeah, now we need to, like, plug it into stuff. Okay, here we go. Piping. Oh, you have a new hyperfixation? Oh, let me know. What is it? Alright, how does this work? We need to create a single loop to allow the water to flow around and cool all the water-cooled components. So let's start here. Hold left click to select this water pipe connector. Select this water pipe connector. Okay. Left click on the install button to access your inventory. Okay. Oh, okay, we need to select a type of liquid to add to the thing. Where is like annoying cyan? I need annoying cyan colored. Blue clear coolant. You know what? This is probably good. Blue opaque UV. Left click to fill the pump. Yeah. Just watch it explode. Well done! The GPU has been installed and is now part of the water cooling loop. Replace the PCI lock and side panel, then make sure the PC can boot to the OS before you take it back to the delivery area. Okay, PCI lock. You got it, buddy. Go back to my PC parts area. I like this music. Funny enough, again, all of this music is like actually made in-house by the people that do PC Building Simulator. I like the added extra attention to this game, I swear. Alright, I think that's about everything, so let's put this back together. Alright, I think that's it. Now I need to test it to make sure I can boot to PC. Ooh. Did you ever see TADC episode 5? Yes. Yes, I did see it. It was pretty good. There's a lot of fan theories going around right now about, like, oh god, what next? Is somebody going to, is somebody going to abstract? Holy freaking crap. We're getting close. There's a lot of tension in the air. Holy crap, what's going to happen? I'm terrified. I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen. I really do like them. I like all the characters, and so it's really going to suck to have, any of them end up, leaving, basically. Which is essentially what is going to happen, and I am not looking forward to it. I've got 645 bucks. Not bad. 915, yeah. All done. One thing left to do. Let's give your business a new name. Go back in the hallway and press left click on the business name panel. Okay. This guy? Tim's Red Hot Repairs. Yeah, right. I definitely need to go for a new name since Tim's Red Hot Repairs. Tim can go shove it, I swear. Funny how they put Jax in the maid outfit. Fan service! Okay. What should we name this particular company? What do you guys think? I need to be let go from Tim's Red Hot Shackles. You are an idiot. Honestly, ironically, that is funny. BitP's PC repairs. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of obvious. But, I don't know. I think I'm going to go with, Snap Cult. Okay, how about you are an idiot. PC repair. Limited. I can't type in limited. Limited liability. That's pretty good. You are an idiot PC repair. Looks like you're now the proud manager of You Are an Idiot PC Repair. Don't worry, if you change your mind, you can rename your business at any time. That's everything for today, so go to the door in the hallway to continue. You are an idiot! What a frickin' sty. Okay, I can open inventory by going in here. There's all the cables that I have access to. Striped, orange, and red. Ooh, you can do more than one color? That's fun. Have you ever played or heard of Cult of the Lamb? I know several people that are like massively into Cult of the Lamb. I don't think I have played it, but I have heard of it, and like, for me, it's okay. Well, I mean, like, I have never played it, I should say. It hasn't, like, captured my attention, if you know what I mean. I can't say whether or not it's good or bad. My cult is the cult of Snab. Yes! Snab, take over. Snab, conquer the world. With cult. I'm trying to figure out, like, where all the... Oh, no PCs in storage. Okay, good stuff. Okay, this is the exit, so, like, where I leave the workshop. I just want to make sure that I'm, like, turning off all the lights, because I learned in the previous game that you have a utility bill. So you need to make sure that you turn off all the lights before you leave. And I don't know whether or not the storefront counts as a part of the utility bill. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Here you can end your day and advance tomorrow. You don't need to buy any new parts yet, but in the future you may need to check that you have ordered everything you need before going home. You can look at the calendar anytime to keep track of all your jobs, deliveries, deadlines, and bills. Before we leave, you've already finished both Deltarune chapters, right? I have not finished episode 4. I am currently in the process of playing episode 4. Thank you very much for asking, I'll say. My main persona is a hybrid between a phoenix and a human. Nice. Well, that makes sense. Phoenix Goddess Queen. So, paint case red, in transit. What else? So, these are completed works. Scan, water cool, overclock, customize, rainbow lights. Should I clear these? Yeah, why not? Oh man, I want to find spam folder. Clone, clean, software, fan, delid. This is a lot of interesting different types of jobs here. I was going to tell you more things about Tenna, but I worry that would also count as spoilers. I have finished episode 3, so I feel that I probably won't be spoiled by anything Tenna related after this, so, you know. Is it weird that I like to eat plain mayonnaise? Somewhat. I'll say. Somewhat. Alright. New PC parts available. Whoop-de-doo. A lucky escape. Hey, if you're reading this, you got that old PC of mine up and running. Ow. I knew you could do it. Says Timbo2000. Oh, frickin' Tim. So now you've got a new workstation and a computer, which means we're officially open for business. The only problem is money. Specifically, we don't have any. I'm sure you can make do for now, but if you really need cash, the bank might be able to set you up with a loan. Just don't push it, okay? They're already asking me awkward questions about what happened to my old workshop. I'm thinking a trip abroad might be in order. Good luck, Uncle Tim. P.S. I posted you another little gift. Something to help organize things. Should arrive tomorrow, so keep an eye out. Alright, Tim, whatever. Okay, and this is the PC case that I need to paint red tomorrow. So, yeah, I guess that's it. I don't have anything else that I could possibly do. Johnny, Minecraft 25! I could probably tell you a little later after you finish Chapter 4. Okay, that's fair. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Okay, so is today the 10th, and then we're moving on to the 11th? Good morning. Hope you slept well. We have a busy day ahead. You accepted a job yesterday, and the customer's PC arrived. It needs to be painted red, so take it to your workbench, and let's get spraying. In the workshop? That seems like a terrible idea. Changing your workbench type. For this job, you'll need to change and refit the workbench to... Wait, ready for a case customization. Okay. Hold on a second. Changing your workbench type. Oh, I gotta do that before I set the PC down. Okay. Build mode, case modding, water cooling, and then whatever the heck this is. Alright. Is it weird that I mix melted cheese with lemon juice? Tangier cheese. I don't know. I've heard of weirder stuff. Okay, customer has requested that the entire case be painted red. Select the spray can to start painting. Alright, entire thing red. How do? Oh my god, you can make this thing huge. Oh dear, does this thing automatically, like, click into 100%? I don't know if I'm gonna like these. These missions feel a tiny bit, like, tedious. Oh, apply on glass. Gotcha. Why would you want it sprayed on the glass? That doesn't make any sense. Now you can't see all the delicious parts. Oh, whatever. I'm not the customer. Looks a little bit splotchy to me. I was experimenting with food one day, and I found that it's actually pretty good. I'm trying to remember what, like, food experiments I've personally done. I don't know. For me, I try not to, like, I try not to reinvent the wheel. Like, if there's a particular type of recipe, I tend to just stick to it. This is gonna be one ugly frickin' PC, let me say. Nothing but red. Actually, wait, can I swap over to, harder? Oh, thank God. Let's stick with that. That soft stuff was absolutely obnoxious. All the sides are red, and the job is complete. Take the PC back to the delivery area and go to the customer's email to collect your payment. Okay. Sounds good to me. Give me a second. I'm trying to get all, like, the, all the loose spots that I didn't get. There we go. It just looks ugly this way. Here. Goody. All right. I know some people who mix cheese with raspberry jam on toast. It's just funny to pass by it. Alright. Paint it red. Ta-da! I'm level 2! Left click on the boxes in the hallway to unpack your delivery. Context will be added to your inventory. Alrighty, what do we got here? What has Timbo sent? Oh yeah, the tablet. A tablet that will assist you in managing your business. You can read emails, shop, run apps, etc., all while on the move. Uncle Tim has sent you a brand new tablet to help run the business. Let's take a look and see what it does. Right, it's sitting there, and now I have access to a bunch of apps on the go if I need to use them. Oh, decorator, very nice. An airflow thing? Interesting. Custom cables, part ranking. Welcome to the Decorator app. Big Bob has agreed to redecorate your workshop for free. You can change the floor, ceiling, walls, posters, desks, and many other features. Let's see what's available. Yeah, but I get the weird feeling that... Ew, Linus. No. I get the feeling that a lot of this stuff is probably, like, pay or something like that. Let's fix this place. Let's make it actually good. Medieval. Space. Ooh. I like space. Space looks good. Apocalyptic. MSI floor. PC Building Simulator 1. In case you just can't handle the brand new look of everything, here you go. Here's the old wood floor. Honestly, it looks pretty good. I don't know. It looks pretty decent. Futuristic. Contemporary. God, honestly, I kind of want to just go with PC BS1. For real. Apply to... Oh, frig! Okay, no, the walls need to be something else. Jesus. No, I need something a little bit different than that. Here. Rotate camera. Oh, that's kind of neat. Okay. MS... Ooh, that's freaking bright as hell. Futuristic. Contemporary. Contemporary looks kind of nice. Rustic does not. Not interested. Vintage... Oh... Oh, I kind of like that. What about the... The furniture. Let's take a look at the furniture. Oh, okay, hold on a second. Floor detected, wall detected. There we go. Yeah, I like vintage. Vintage gives it a really nice vibe of, like, a nice city building. You know what I mean? Somewhere where, like, you know, the creators of said building, or, you know, the I don't know. How do I explain this? Oh, fuck. Okay, we're definitely fixing out there pretty soon. But no, this looks like a really nice city business type of setup. You know what I mean? You are an idiot. Anyway, let's fix the storefront. Because the storefront definitely needs some fixing. You can only use the Decorator app while walking around the workshop? Well, then what the heck do I do with this? This is ugly as sin! I want to fix this so bad! Aw, man. All right, well, I guess everything is going to look fairly decent in the back. And everything is just disheveled and crappy over here, you know, over there. Fine, whatever. Okay, anyway. So we got that going for us. Let's take a look at completed. Let's get rid of that. Any more shit I should know about? No. Okay. Broken cooler. Oh dear. This is going to require us to, like, buy parts, isn't it? Ooh, okay, this is a level up message. New AMD workshop theme. Whoopity whoopity. Get the MSI workshop theme! Get the Linus Tech Tip! No, thank you. New workshop theme event. Alright. I get the idea. It looks like we have one job today, and it's a level 1, replace air cooler, which is something that I have done in the past. So, some jobs require new additional or replacement components, so let's order a new air cooler for the customer's PC. I don't know what kind of cooler they have. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Be careful to only buy components which are as good or better than those customers want or already have. No, here's the thing. I can't. Like, I can't see the Oh, wait, maybe I can see the PC stats. Can I see? No! Left click to close the... I don't wanna! Let me have a brain! Let me do the fun part! Let me do the research! Okay. CPU cooling. AMD Wraith Prism, is that the one? Left click to add the item to your basket. Okay, all right. Sure, we'll go with it. Task Tracker allows you to allocate parts to specific jobs. This window can be brought up by interacting with... Okay, hold on a second. This might be helpful, now that I think about it. Task Tracker, broken cooler. Okay, yes! Dude, this is a really, really good function. Because I remember I used to get really, really confused whenever I was buying parts for things. Because I'd be sitting there thinking, like, hold up, what am I buying this for? And then, like, I'd have to scratch my head and just be like, this one, I guess? And then I would mess up, you know, inevitably. Go to the checkout. Oh, next day delivery is completely free. Really nice. Same day delivery is $100, so don't want to do that. If any suggestion box ideas were pretty random, I'm not sure what we're referring to. Anyway, left click to complete the order, which is going to be arriving tomorrow, I guess. Alright. If I have the ability to check the PC stats before they arrive, that will help me out significantly. Let me continue shopping. Let me go over to Bits and PCs. Hahaha, hi, Bit. Oh, you're Digital Circus OC. Okay. I was just very confused for a moment. I was just like, what happened? What happened? Here, PC stats? Ooh, I can look at all of it. Very nice. Also, hold up. Wraith Prism. DFL A320 Fortune X. It takes me right to the part! Holy shit! That is so good! Oh, man. Like, alright. I don't know. This convenience is probably going to be replaced by something that is, like, incredibly annoying later. Right? Am I right? Yeah, I get the feeling it probably will. Now that I think about it. Also, in the event you didn't, like, you know, you can get an air cooler, but you can also just get one big ol' heaping frickin' heatsink. No airflow whatsoever, it's just a giant hunk of metal. Good frickin' gravy. Alright, so that PC part is on its way. I guess we finished here. Ooh, pretty. Anyway. Okay, I guess I'll end the day. Meep. I have a caffeine addiction and I forgot to drink water. Oh, yeah, drink water. Absolutely. AMD Wraith Prison. Very nice. Let's take you and bring you over to... Is this just a standard workbench? Let me see. I don't know. What's a standard workbench and what's not? Replacing components. You have the new air cooler, so now you just need to exchange it with the old one. To begin, I know how this works. I played PC Building Simulator 1. I guess I shouldn't complain. Like, I actively have tutorials and tips on, so I should shut my mouth. Oh, you have to clean the CPU now. That makes sense. Okay. I want it to be perfect. I want it to be nice and shiny. Okay. So install thermal paste. Okay, cool. CPU cooling, and there's the old one, I think. That one is used and also broken. There we go. Alrighty. Left click on install button to access your inventory. Left click open this category. Oh, yeah, of course. They're going over a lot of stuff that I already kind of know. Which, you know, that makes sense. It's PC Building Simulator DOS. Alright, power up the PC and ensure it works. I do like that is a function of this game. Like, they don't want you to just replace the part and call it a day and know that it's fixed. Like, it is actually really good practice to make sure that you know for a fact that the PC works and it's booting properly. Ooh. Okay. Yep, it's working. Take you back here. Bum ba da bum ba dum bum bum ba dum. Alrighty. Let's exit out of there. And broken cooler. I have fixed it. Sweet. I wonder, at what point do we upgrade to have, like, all of the reviews and stuff? Because I desperately need to know what people think of me and my jobs. I need feedback. I need to know if I'm doing good or not. Did I delete the right thing there? Hold on a second. Shop theme, leveled up, broken cooler. Yeah, no, I think I did it. I did it right. I did it right, I think. Paint it red. Oh, much appreciation for the new case. It was exactly what I asked for. Unfortunately, it was also so perfectly matched to the red I had used to paint the walls that I tripped over it and landed on my nose. My next project will be about the interface between technology and pain. Really feeling this one. Peace. Cassante. I like the music in this game. He's good stuff. Alright, so it looks like we have to accept some parts here. Fix and customize. Alright. Thanks so much for assisting with my virus problem. Maybe you shouldn't have put it on the frickin' floor. You know, sometimes that's the only place where you can put the PC. I don't know. If they don't have any carpet, and if they're fine with cleaning the floors on a constant basis. Oh, well. Okay. I now found myself in the teeth of another difficulty. I have no idea what an SSD is. I wrongly assumed it to be a rather delicate medical issue. But a literate friend assures me that mine has broken and needs to be replaced. He has kindly allowed me to use his laptop and to send this massive... but I am leery of trying his patience too far. Could you see your way to clear the reply? This guy writes like a frickin' lunatic. Maybe it's just me. Alright, replace the SSD. Absolutely. Now let's take a look at what SSD is currently in there. ADATA, XPG, blabbity blurbity blue. Alright. Add to basket, assign job to the one thing that I actually do have. So, very nice. Before I actually, like, press go on that, let me go check my email again real quick. Party time, yes, mate. What's up, mate? You good? I bought this PC for playing music at my house parties. Pretty cool. We call him DJ Computer. Ha 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 ha. DJ Computer in the house. Whoop whoop. Can you paint the outside of the case green so it contrasts with the sick red light inside? But don't spray the glass because I want to see the bling. Cheers, Jay. Absolutely. Yeah. It looks like I don't have to worry about buying any more parts, so let's just go ahead and next day delivery. Make that free. Basket total, 90 bucks. Sounds good. Okay. This definitely feels like a game that I need to play on my off time. I'm enjoying myself so far, and like it feels ever so slightly different, but not too different from PC Building Simulator that it like alienates me. Which was the one thing that I was a little bit worried about. I was just like, oh man, well, what if I played the game and it turns out that it's so different that I'm like, ew. No, bad. Okay, so we got two PCs going here. Let's start with the fix, just because, hey, fix, I understand fix, I know fix. Fix is the fun part of the job. Installing a new operating system. Oh yeah, that's right, we haven't learned that. For a brief moment there, I thought that maybe we were about to not have to deal with the tutorial. Nope, never mind. Anyway, let's go ahead and remove this. Thank you. I wonder if installing the operating system is any different. I guess we'll see. Oh, God. I will say, the next chance I get, I'm getting the auto plugger. The auto plugger, I'm a little bit spoiled because the auto plugger is so nice. Like, I don't have to worry about plugging in any of the stuff on the back. And it makes me happy. Okay. So I plugged in everything. However... Okay, yep, this is exactly like how it was previously. Albeit, now we have USB ports on the front. Halla frickin' Luya. More Tony. Okay, yeah, it's just installing everything. Cool. You have successfully replaced the broken SSD and installed new operating system. Very nice. Actually, I was talking with some people recently about that exact thing. How, remember, Windows 11 very soon is going to become the standard operating system for Microsoft. And Windows 10, they're phasing it out. So I don't know if you remember that or remember hearing about it. But yeah, that's something that's about to happen. I'm not happy about it, but it's happening. Okay, so accepted jobs. Calamity! Alright. We're spraying this one entirely green. I guess any one of these greens counts. All right, I'm gonna make it obnoxiously green. I'm making it green screen green. This is the DankPod's computer. Boiling alive right now in this heat. Ugh, God. I'm thankful that I have AC currently running in the background right here, and that I have a fairly decent microphone that can, like, block out background noise. Because otherwise, I would be melting too. Dude, you know what would be really cool? A Nickelodeon-style computer, except it's like, you know, green slime with like an orange sort of aesthetic background. Dude, I could go for that. I'd vibe with that. Is this how it starts? Is this how it begins? Where you're just like, dude, you know it'd be cool. Alright, I think that's about it. Alright, completed. Let's get rid of the completed guys. Go to my inbox and see what's going on. New CPU needed. Oh, okay. My computer has been behaving very erratically for the past few weeks. I've had boot errors, freezing, blue screens, and other mysterious occurrences. The Exorcist I called in told me that it's probably a faulty CPU and more likely to be in your field than his. If that's the case, could you please replace the CPU for me? Hopefully, the holy water hasn't compounded the damage. I did leave it next to the radiator to dry. Oh. What's my favorite Nickelodeon cartoon? Shoot. You know, I hate to be stereotypical, and it's also a show that, like, you know, Nickelodeon has been very well known for many, many years. But SpongeBob's got this very nice, soft part of my heart. You know what I mean? There's just something that I really love about SpongeBob. And I'm specifically talking about the seasons before, you know, Steven Hillenburg walked out and basically said, you know what? I'm dying of cancer, and I'm not going to keep on doing this for the rest of my life. Goodbye. And then he saw them completely destroying his vision, and he's just like, okay, no, never mind, give it back, assholes. All right, so let's go ahead and grab a CPU for Marty. Fairly Odd Parents is pretty good, although Butch Hartman, again, there's a little bit of an awkward thing when it comes to Butch Hartman, and like, I forget the exact things that Butch Hartman did behind the scenes. But I do remember that he's, like, kind of known for being a little bit of a scumbag. I honestly like Nick Jr. shows like Blaze and the Monster Machines. I have not really, like, paid attention to anything Nick Jr. in many years. The last time that I paid attention to Nick Jr. stuff was, like, Blue's Clues, and that was it. That's it. That's the end of things. Alright, so, CPU. We need to get a new CPU. I'm going to assume that's all I need. The game wouldn't be a jerk, would it? Team Umizoomi and Yo Gabba Gabba. I've never heard of Umizoomi, or like, I've heard of Umizoomi, it's just I have not watched Umizoomi, but I know what Yo Gabba Gabba is. Alright, let's... There we go. New CPU. Go. Let me head over to my email again and take a look at what we got here. Do you do upgrades? Only my best friend, well, second best, but it's a long story, just got a new GeForce GTX 970, and she's been going on and on about how great it is, while I'm stuck with this old thing. I wouldn't mind, but she does this every time she gets something new, and it's so annoying. I'm not your therapist. Back off with all this. Anyway. Okay, yes, we get it. You have more frames per second, but that doesn't make up for the fact your team still has to carry you through every game. Have you not heard of playing the objective, Megan? Jesus! Anyway, I saved up my pocket money and did some garden work for my neighbors, and now I finally got enough for my own GeForce GTX 970. I'm not fussed on what brand you use, but that ought to shut her up for a while. Can you help, Ellie? Okay, Ellie. So that's interesting because, you know, the information in PC stats ain't going to help me now. I just have to go and search for a GeForce GTX 970. So let's go and do that. Alright, any one of these things would do, I guess. Is there any particular difference or interesting thing that I should know about with these? The only difference is that this one's got lighting on it. Oh, shoot. Hold on a second. I didn't, I will accept your job. Many customers will ask you to upgrade components in their... Oh my fucking god. I think I get it. For graphics cards and processors, it's also worth checking the parts ranking app on your PC and tablet to make sure the part you selected has an equivalent or higher rating than the one requested. Interesting. Okay. Control and zoom. Hold on a second. I need to go down to the shop. Let's add this. I'm going to assume that this is fine. This is fine. This is good. He's all good. New PC parts available. Whoop-de-doo. Don't need you. Don't need you. Okay. This will do just fine. I think that is all I need to do. So let's go for next day delivery. It's very neat. I'm staying on top of stuff. That makes me happy. Alright, well, let's take off here. I wonder, like, how did they get all the bands for this? Woo! Wait a minute, this piece... Hey, hold up. I need to take a look at this case. Oh, it's so pretty! This is the 970 one. The one bitch who was complaining about Megan. Very nice. Okay, we're getting new graphics card in here. See, now this is my element right here. Okay, graphics card, get the new one. Oh, wait a minute. Remove a little bit more. Okay, no need for any particular cable types, just plug her in. By the way, I'm very happy that the game isn't, like, really specific about how to install cables and stuff, because that would be really obnoxious. There we go. Oh, frig. How much is it for the auto build? Hold the phone. Shop. Continue shopping. Power-ups. Ah, the auto tools are all locked at like level 5. And also they're way outside of my price range. How dare you? Okay. Fine. For the sake of it. All right, try it out. Gamma over. Okay. That's another mission down. Okay, graphics upgrade. I have done that, and I'm going to make the assumption that that is all I needed to do. Very nice. I'm level 3! Storefront unlocked. You can now renovate the storefront, allowing you to build and sell your own PCs. How? Oh. Yikes. That sounds like a terrifying concept. Anyway. I don't know. I kind of want to just renovate the storefront so that it's not as ugly as Sin. I don't need anything else aside from that. Make the Nickelodeon PC. I don't want to be sued. Ducky. Anyway, let's get rid of this guy. New CPU needed. Right. Oh, God. Wait. First of all, cool freaking case. Woo! Overclocker. Neat. I don't... Something about this... I'm reminded that I think this computer case is obnoxious in PC Building Simulator. Mostly because of, like, all these things on the sides. So if you need to, like, tear the PC down, it requires you to, like, discombobulate all of this, and it's annoying. All right, let's take that off. I don't necessarily need to clean that. Although I can sell it. Let's do that. Let's sell this as well. Sell all the broken stuff. Why not? Okay. All right, so there is that. Let's close the PC up and give it a test. Oh, frig. I gotta plug it in. I'm not used to that. All right. Plug her in. Okay, seems to work just fine. It's a big-ass freaking case. All right, new CPU needed. Collect. Goody. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like I'm earning money a lot faster than in the previous game. Could be wrong. I don't know. Need a nice case. Hey man, Gaza here. Just saw some sick PC cases in a magazine. Do you think you can do me one in yellow? I'm all about that Chardonnay. Cheers, man, Gaz. All right. Do not customize the glass. Very well. Bring it on. Power! Unlimited power! No. I'm told you are newly available for computer hardware modifications. My name is Professor Edmund Vile. You may not have heard of me, but not to worry, you soon will. I've recently been experimenting with the use of neural network AIs. Oh, you're one of those. Okay. To infiltrate and take control of complex computer systems, like, say, a satellite network, with very promising results. Doing so requires a large amount of computing power. I find GPUs work very well. Sadly, my computer, borrowed from a government agency, was never built to sustain this level of power and desperately needs an upgrade power supply. Oh, okay. Assist me, and you will be spared when I ascend to the rank of Supreme Ruler of Earth. Fail me, and... well, let's just say I have a bathtub full of piranhas that I'd be glad to introduce you to. All the best. Professor E. Vile, Institute of Applied Villainy. Who the hell is this clown? Alright. ADATA XPG core reactor 650 watt or better. Core reactor 650 watt, eh? Alright. Did it. That's a pretty weak power supply, given that he's just said that, like, oh my gosh, I have a need for power. You can go for, like, the 750 and the 850. What? There's so much better that you can gun for here. Come on, buddy. Oh, whoopsies. I will accept. Okay, and that is XPG 650 watt. Sounds like a plan. Good for you. All right. All right. Leveled up. Why wait? Expand today. All right. Dear valued potential client, we're excited to offer you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to expand your working space and your business horizons. You have recently come to our attention as a fast-growing local business with an unused shop front that's just begging for a little renovation. For just $500, we will completely overhaul your shop so you can sell PCs as well as fix them, opening up a whole new revenue stream. Best of all, we guarantee all work completed overnight. That's right, our team of hardworking engineers and overpaid consultants will work from dusk till dawn to have your new workspace ready the next day. Customer testimonials. I can't believe they were able to do all of this in just 8 hours. I gave them the keys and they unlocked the potential of my business. They overhauled my warehouse overnight and I didn't even hire them. Now that's efficiency. This offer is only available for a short time, so act fast. Grow your biz because life's too short to wait. I don't feel like I'm ready for this. I don't know. I feel like I need a little bit more capital in the building before I decide to gun for opening up a storefront where I am going to be, like, you know, selling PCs that I build. Maybe it's just me. I don't... This seems like a bad idea. So, new I don't know. This is like a scary new part of PC Building Simulator that's kind of freaking me out just a little bit. Blech. Anyway, we'll hold off on getting it for now. It can stay in my inventory and I can make a little bit more money on the side. So yeah, I've got a nice case that need to spray paint. And also... go to the checkout. Next day delivery. Sounds good. Okay. Apparently the rent for this entire place is $400. That's not bad, honestly. Like, if you think about it, if you live in the exact same place as you run your business, and if it's only $400 frickin' dollars to run the whole frickin' place, I mean, it doesn't include utilities, obviously. And also, I don't think there's a shower here. Or a bathroom. You know what? Now that I think about it, this is kind of a raw deal. Alrighty. Let's see. This is the upgrade one. Sure, let's mess with the upgrade one. What in the hell? Hold on a second. I have to look at this computer for a moment. Property of... It's probably the United States military. Edmund, unit number, serial, base 4. I should not be messing with this. And yet here I am, going and messing. All right, let's remove a bunch of cables. All right, now let's install 450 and we're moving up to 650. That's not a lot. Again, not gonna lie. Okay, I think that's everything. Again, we're just gonna ignore that. I'm not paid enough to care. Wait, what is... Oh, evil plans! Seize World Satellite Network. Step 2. Step 3. I love this guy. He's a great guy. All right, now this needs to be spray painted a coat of yellow, right? Yes, paint the case yellow. Do not paint the glass. All right, well, I'm about to spray it ridiculously. God, that's ugly. But, you know, whatever. Client's request. All right. All right, let's collect. Good stuff. Need more power. All right. Sticking point. And this is a customized mission. I know it's only been a moment since my last email. Oh, yeah, Cassante. But art does not exist at our convenience. Oh, it's the artist. Cool. I'm currently planning an ambitious new installation of the nature of language and have arrived at the threshold of that humblest modern hieroglyphs, the emoji. Abstract and yet plump with meaning. Could it be the gateway to a pure form of expression? To cut to the chase, you see how words can often get in the way of the very point we're trying to make. Do you have any emoji stickers that you could apply to my case? I feel this could be just the thing to spark my imagination. Peace, Cassante. Very well. Bring it on in. Salutations. I seem to be in need of an upgrade to my available storage, as my current hard drive is groaning beneath the collective weight of my video files. To be specific, I need you to add 960 gigabytes of solid-state drive memory to my current storage. I trust you'll be able to conduct the necessary adjustments with ease and leave my computing device in your capable hands. Adieu. Okay. Interesting. ADATA Ultimate SU650. SU650. Here, where's the store at? There it is. All right, very nice. SU 650. Let's go ahead and accept that mission. Alrighty. It's frickin' music. Amps you up. Gets the people going. And that's all that I need to do for today. This looks like it's going to be a whole lot of more of the same many times. At least, like, you know, until I finally get to level 5. In which case, I'm sure they're going to throw a wrench into things. Okay. Buy now. I always hesitate whenever, like, I'm about to press the buy now button. I do the same thing in real life, too, where I'm just like, okay, hold the phone, hold the phone. Is there anything that I'm missing? Is there something that I'm not thinking about? Because once I press this button, I'm not going to be able to throw anything else into this package until later. Go for it. Actually, come to think of it, looking at this, all I see is, like, you know, pay rent. Can I swap over to, like, the next? Oh, yeah, there it is. Pay utility bill. Okay, so it's a good thing that I've been shutting off my, you know... Ah! Thanks for the can. Anyway, good thing that I've been... Ooh. Oh, shoot. Well, we got an interesting one coming up here. All right. Let's install the thing. What is this? Okay, Tarquin Darby-esque Productions. Kind of makes sense now that I'm looking at this case. Alright, where do we install the solid state? I'm assuming that's probably in the front. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. Might be there. Oh, hold up. There we go. All right, now where do you go? Back here? Oh! Sneaky. Again, why would you cover up those beautiful, beautiful, like, you know, cheese? I don't know. Why would you cover up these beautiful, beautiful components? You're messing with me, man. Take a look at this. What a horrible little man. Act like you don't see him. Tom Cruise. I just want him off my lawn, Justin Bieber. When was the last time that you've heard, like, any sort of jokes about Justin Bieber? Good lord. This game came out in 2022. Come on, man. Not that long ago. Okay, we're doing some customization on this. Apply stickers to case. Let's get sticking. To begin customizing the PC, left-click Continue. Ooh, click the stickers. And now I can add a whole bunch of, like, emojis and stuff. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and I need to apply like a few more. Okay. I don't know. I think one's enough. Let's see. How does one? How does rotata? Here, hold on a second. Left alt? Oh, okay, there we go. I'm trying to make some kind of a story here. There we go. Story of lost love or something. I wish there was a broken heart emote somewhere. Yeah, it's just like... Ew. And then... Oh, sweet! Hold on a second. We could do this. we could make, like, you know, an eyeball computer. That's great. The case has just the right number of stickers and is ready to return. Dude, imagine, like... Okay, so imagine if this was one of the older type of computers that actually has a CD drive, and, like, imagine it comes out, like, right here. Just like... Blah! 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 Oh, God, I want that bad. And again, clown sticker. Because clown! That's great. I love it. This makes a statement. And that statement is, ha ha! Okay, sticking point. I'm trying to see where, like, you know, possibly maybe I, like, lost points. Luckily, I have not, apparently. Alright, I'm up to $3,000. Okay, need upgrade to get content for my channel. Oh, hey, YouTuber. I just started a new ViewTube channel called Funny Gaming Moments 469. Like and subscribe if you want, lol. And I'm going to be playing Colorful Chaos Royale, getting those funny kills and biggest memes. Only problem is I can't do any of that at the moment because I got this PC from my dad, Lamau, I know, and it isn't good enough to play the game. Can you upgrade it? Thanks. And don't forget to check out my channel. All feedback is 100% appreciated, except negative stuff. Keep that to yourself, lol. Josh. Clowns! Yay! Okay. Can play Colorful Chaos Royale at minimum specs. Well, where is that one program that allows me to compare those kinds of things? Here, let me close out of this. Custom cables, adder. Do I have the right program for this? Lighting, OCC. Will it run? There we go. Hopefully I'm not working, like, you know, too fast for the game. Okay, I need Will It Run, and so Colorful Chaos Royale. All right, and we need it to run at minimum specs. So the minimum specs, recommended specs. Very well. So what kind of PC we working with here? Whoops. PC stats. Okay, okay. CPU. Okay. The CPU needs to be improved. What What about the graphics card? Is there like a good graphics card in here? Probably not. Oh, actually, hold on a second. GTX 750 Ti Gamer. I think that will do just fine. But yeah, the CPU needs to be replaced in here. How much? Oh, okay. So storage, we got plenty of storage. Video RAM, that comes with the GeForce GTX, so that don't matter much. RAM, there's 8 gigs of RAM. We're good there. Yeah, so I think the only thing that it needs is that CPU. i5-6400. Sounds like a plan to me. This job requires you to use Will It Run app on your USB drive. You can install it on a customer's machine to see if their computer... I figured that one out. Don't worry about it. Okay, i5-6400. Let's go grab it. One of these guys. Okay. Upgrade for content. For great content. For greatness. Alright, so I've done that. I guess we're pretty much done there. Hey, man! Computer's a bit slow lately, and somebody told me I might need more RAM. I thought a RAM was like a male pig, but whatever. They said 2 more 4 gigabyte sticks of RAM should do it. Also, is it true that you is like a doctor for computers? Because I seen stuff flashing on my screen, and my girlfriend says it might be a virus. Can you antibacterialize it or something? All right, upgrade to 16 gigabytes of RAM. So I'm assuming that he probably has 2 sticks of something. So I need to get 2 more sticks of something. All right, let me close out these PC stats. What do you got here? First of all, I accept your challenge. And then I need to get 2 more of these guys. It appears. Okay. Let's increase that to 2. Everybody wants an upgrade today. Jesus. All right. Ahoy! Have ye heard of Avasti Swabs? It's the nautical pirate simulation. Okay. Can you commandeer some of GeForce GTX 1060 6GB or better for me? I can definitely do that. Arg matey. Arg matey. Here. Okay, shopping basket. Need to go back to the shop, please. How do I go home from here? Oh, continue shopping. Okay, I was just like, how do I leave? How do I leave? Okay. We're good. So you want GTX 1060. And then specifically you want one that has 6 gigabytes of VRAM. Well, conveniently, it has 6 gigabytes of VRAM by standard, so... Okay, 1060. Let's go for the Founders Edition. By the way, a side note here. I've always loved the way that the 10 line for the NVIDIA cards always looked. They just look so sleek, man. They look freaking cool, and they've got that like, you know, the weird platey sort of look to them. I like them. I enjoy them very much. Argmate. Okay, and that's it. All right, so just to make sure, I have accepted all these. Goody. All right. Let's make sure that I go to checkout and let's see. Yep. I think we're good. Our store trips are getting more and more expensive. But it's good. That means business is booming. I haven't been paying attention to, like, you know, any of the due dates for anything, though. I feel like that's gonna kick me in the butt later. Alrighty. Now I just need to remember what the heck it is that I'm doing for each one of these computers. This is the one that needed that 1060. Because the thing is, I've gotten to the point in PC Building Simulator, like, 1, that it tries constantly to throw me curveballs. Like, a ridiculous amount of curveballs. Okay. I think I could sell all these, if I remember correctly, because both of these are used. Like, seriously, look at this. Tell me that that isn't, like, absolutely spectacular to see inside of a case. Maybe it's just me. I love the metallic sort of look to it. It looks like the future. And it makes me happy. It makes me happy to see it. All right, I think that will do it. Bum, bum, bum. Avasti! That's amazing. I love that. All right. Let's drop that off. And then the next thing here is another upgrade. Upgrade to 16 gigabytes of RAM. I wonder, have they made it so that, you know, you need to be very specific about the types of, you know, when you're plugging in RAM, do you need to plug them in very specific lanes? Unsure. Well, all I know is that it looks like I can't reach one of those slots of RAM without taking out the heats. You know, the heat sink and the CPU cooler. So I'm doing that. I'm a little annoyed by, like, how quickly the game is just like, yep, residue is all gone. It's like, no, it's not. There's like a good third left there. What kind of disgusting, like, monster do you think I am? Okay. I gotta say, the RAM portion of this, it's not really gonna be the be-all, end-all thing that's gonna make the computers faster. I would definitely say that the thing that's gonna make this computer faster is definitely gonna be removing those viruses. Because having fast RAM, that's all well and good. But if all the rest of your computer is having some kind of a weird problem, then that's a little bit more important. There we go. All right. So next up, right, we need to plug it in. Frig. Once again, I keep on thinking to myself, turn it on! Press the on button. I can't do that. Ooh, that's aesthetic. All right, virus scanner. I'm imagining running some kind of like a computer depot of some kind and like accidentally infecting a USB stick. And then like, you know, transferring the USB stick from computer to computer, and then suddenly like, you know, the virus has spread to everybody and the entire town is just completely overrun with sick computers. So there's one thing I have not yet seen, and that is a filthy freaking computer. I've already kind of done the whole will it run thing. I kind of figured that out. Let's see if... Oh, for God's sakes. Don't tell me that are they going to force me to install will it run onto this computer to figure out something that I already figured out by reading? I am a little bit too advanced for this, I think. All right. Sure. Funny gaming moments, 460. All right. Sure, we'll add will it run. I'll humor you. We need to replace the CPU, but okay. Okay, which one of these games was it that, Colorful Chaos Royale? Told you! I knew that already. This part is required to finish the job. Check to see if this PC meets the minimum required of 4K specification to run the game as custom requires. If not, need to upgrade the chip. Anyway, let's see if they'll allow me to do this now. Because I went and I bought the CPU. We should be all set and ready to go. Oh. Here, we don't need to clean up this CPU because I've got a replacement. Okay, an old Core i3. Funny enough, I don't know... There's some people that use Core i5s, but, like... I don't know. For me, I feel like Core i5s are not a very good option to... I don't know. It's never been, like, a good option for me. Probably a good option for somebody. Okay, there we go. Reinstall this guy. I don't know a single person who has, like, aside from, like, putting stickers on your computer, I don't know too many people that, like, you know, go for the full-on paint job. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the weird one. PC can boot. Hallelujah. All right, let's go make ourselves some money. All right. Minimum spec. There you go. 420, blaze it. Power-ups unlocked. A range of power-ups are now available to purchase in the shop. These can speed up the installation of parts, cables, and screws. The toggle did. Yeah, I remember that. The thing that I was complaining about. Got rid of the filthy viruses. Okay. Regarding... Wait a minute. Re-sticking point. Many thanks to the stickers. I can already tell I will spend many hours staring deep into those eyes, plumbing the false depths of these printed windows to a soul that does not exist. Emoji, emotes, smileys. But who's really smiling? And what can a smile truly mean when expressed as an abstract concept? No doubt it is beyond your understanding, but that is my job, to take the incomprehensible and render it coherent. You have been a great help. Peace. You know what? However you want to interpret it, go for it. Alright, so there's several level ups that I need to clear out here. New parts. Sweet. Good to know. Slap me with the burger! What? No, I don't want you to actually slap me, but thought it would get your attention. Anyway, I'm Jill, and I manage the burger bar around the corner. Best burgers in town, if you ask me, but I would say that. I've had this old PC here for years. It's nothing fancy, but it does the paperwork. It does look a bit drab, though. I wonder if you could slap a big, fat, juicy burger sticker on the side of it. I've seen them, so I know how they're out there. How about just stacking 5 more foods on the side as well? It'll be hilarious. Hope you can help. Love, Jill. Okay. A burger and then attach some food as well. Okay. I got no problem with that. Exciting sighting. Robin Millworm here, Chief Twitcher of the Royal Koshire. Unfortunately, I've gotten myself into a bit of a flap. I recently set up cameras in my back garden to record the comings and goings of all manner of common birds. These cameras are hooked up to a master computer, which I keep safely nestled in the branches of a tree. That's a stupid idea. Okay. I was able to pull the footage I wanted from the PC, and you'll never guess what I discovered. An entire family of lesser-spotted gooblers nesting right in my back garden. Needless to say, this is an extremely rare opportunity to study an unusual and reclusive species. But my computer is saying I'm running out of disk space. Boy, that was a really long-winded way to say, hey, buy me new hard drive, please. Okay, do you... nothing in particular, just 2,000 gig of storage? That's easy enough. Let me go into storage and take a look around. And... yeah, 2 terabytes. More Tony, easy storage. Should I be getting anything else? I don't feel like I want to be spending the extra money on it being solid state. Maybe that's just me. I'm going to just go ahead and get this one. But first, I'm going to accept your job. Okay, and assign it with exciting sightings. Woo! All right, next day delivery. Sounds good. All right. Well, we've been streaming this for quite a long time here. How much longer do I want to go for? I don't know. I'm enjoying myself. But also, it kind of feels like the same thing over and over and over again. And, like, I don't know. After a while, I'm sure that gets a little bit boring for everybody here. I don't know. I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying the silly emails and messing around with computer stuff. I'm going to go ahead and do one more day. There we go. Okay. Now, is this the computer that needs the, yeah, the upgrade? Wow, you've already got a Mortoni Easy Store. And now I'm going to be giving you even more. Oh, whoops. Hold on a second. Yikes. No, the scary thing is when this game decides to throw you, like, many, many, many things all at once, and you're very confused and worried and concerned. Is this game going to be just as, like, obnoxious when it comes to cables? You know, are we going to have a bunch of customers who are just like, oh, no, I want the blue one. The blue one. Give me the blue cable. Oh my god. Okay, hold on a second. I'm losing my mind here. I'm gonna go to the shop real quick. Power-ups. Auto screw tool, auto connect tool. Oh, there's an auto disconnect tool as well. Removes the cables from a part automatically. The desk cables connect themselves automatically when you power the PC on. This might be a little bit risky, but... Because, like, I don't want to be spending a whole bunch of extra money. However, at the current moment, I'm losing my mind. There we go. Okay, am I able to just... Yay, it just starts up! Oh, that makes me happy. Bird! It's a bok-bok! No, not quite a bok-bok. More of a tweet-tweet. Or if you live in a really weird portion of the world, however. Alright, we need stickers. Emoji, bumpers, games, food! Alright, we need to apply one gigantic picture. What? What you going on about? Not on the glass? Okay, alright, fine. A giant picture of a burger. Okay, and now let's add some other food? Sure. Watermelon, because why the heck not? And coffee shop, possibly. There we go. Alright, I have slapped you with the largest burger I could possibly slap you with. An exciting sighting. Ooh, clone. Okie dokie. This is Chuck from Chuck's Wood Chucking and Shopping Services. There's no limit on the amount of size of wood we will chop and chuck for you. Okay. Of course we believe in sustainability and only chop and chuck from managed forests. Anyway, I digress. The PC we use in the wood chucking factory has become... Ow, hi, Doug. Has become so full of wood pictures, files, old data, and general rubbish. I'm worried I'm going to lose all my data. I definitely don't want that to happen with all this timber, supplies, and accounts I have on there. The hard drive was small to start with, so could you give me a new, sleek, fast hard drive with more space and clone the existing one so I don't lose anything? Here's where we're going to get a little bit confusing because I'm not sure how cloning works. OS cloning is a method for copying an operating system from one hard drive to another. You'll need an OS cloning USB drive for this, so we've added one to the tools in your inventory. Interesting. I would say you definitely should be checking your computer for some kind of viruses or something like that. I would honestly say, like, disconnect whatever, like, device you use to log into your accounts from the internet and give it a clean sweep. I would recommend you look into finding somebody that knows how to do that and could do it, like, fairly reliably. That's about all that I can say, because, yeah, I would not trust whatever device you're currently on if your accounts keep on getting stolen. Anyway, just be sure to order an ADATA Ultimate SU6. All right. Is that not right? Oh, right. Storage. Anybody that is in your... I don't know. Anybody who is currently, like, either a parent, a guardian, a friend who's really good with computers, by all means, please ask them and get some support from that. Because, yeah, if your stuff keeps on getting stolen, clearly there's something wrong. I would give that advice to you. Okay, upgrade needed. Hi, my name is Aiden, and I am the #1 animal fan in the world! I have a PC I use to play games, Baboon Tycoon. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, and it's pretty great because my sister built it for me and she knows all about computers. But the new expansion I just bought, Macaque Mayhem, haha, doesn't work on it, and it's really annoying me. I looked it up online, and apparently a PC that can benchmark 2000 should be able to play it properly. So can you upgrade mine so it can do that? Thanks. Can't wait to play it. Aiden, age 39. Huh? Wait. What? My name is Aiden. I'm the #1 animal fan in the world. My sister built me this, and she knows all about computers. I can't wait to play it. 39. Look, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say you can't be enthusiastic about animals at any age. You absolutely can. But like the way that this was written, I swear I was waiting for it to just be like I'm 13 years old. Please don't tell my sister that I needed to upgrade the PC she built. It would be, she would be sad. Oh, don't worry about that. I'm sure she'd be fine with it. 3D Mark's time supply store. Let me take a look at what the components in the computer are. Pretty good Ryzen, honestly. What's the graphics card? I feel like the graphics card could do a little bit more. So, what's my budget? Parts budget is $400. I suspect... First of all, I accept your score. I accept your thing. This job requires you to use the 3D Mark and part ranking apps to help improve the performance of the customer's PC to match their desired benchmark. You'll need to install the apps on their PCs. Yeah, I've already worked with these before. $400, eh? Okay, let me look at graphics cards and sort by price. Let me see. Radeon. Ooh, okay. Definitely don't want to get this because that's way outside of the price range. I guess I would get GeForce 980 Gamer XL. That might do it. That honestly might do it. Because right now they're working with a 70-something. Sure. 3D Mark score of 2000. Go for it. I turned my head at just the right time, and I get to eat a little bit of this pie. Oh. Now I have a mess to clean up. Anyway, I think that's all that I need to do for here. Man, I'm too curious about that one PC now. We got to keep playing. All right, let's go to the shop. Check out next day delivery. It's not the end of the world if I can't get some of these jobs done like right away. It'd just be nice though. Okay, end of the day. Okay, this is probably going to be the hard drive one. This customer wants you to add a new SSD to their PC and clone their operating system onto it. So let's start by installing the new SSD. Okay? Now, see, I have never done this before, so... I'm being very cautious here. Okay, there we go. Put the backpack on, I guess. Now the new SSD has been installed. Let's see how to clone the OS onto it. Let's start by installing the OS Cloner app onto the PC. Okay. Ooh. All right. It's interesting. Does something like this exist for Microsoft? You versus AI you. I will kick AI me in the freaking face. All right. Why? Because I'm not a big fan of AI and the AI overlords. Okay, open the app. Left click to run the app and copy the OS onto the other device. Okay. So this should give me 2 different instances of install. Please select a storage device to install the operating system onto. Okay. Yeah, the ADATA Ultimate. Oh, man. Now we're actually actively working with, like, BIOS software. You have successfully cloned the OS from the original hard drive to the new SSD. Some customers' PCs will already contain storage devices you'll need to clone the OS to, so be sure to check the PC stats for whether you need to buy a new part or not. Okie dokie, thank you very much for the assistance. And now this guy. I'm very curious if I got this correct. To see the 3D Mark score, you need to install 3D Mark. You can find a quick view of the 3D Mark test scores run on them. Okay. Well, first of all, let's install that. Let me guess. They want me... What? Dude, that monocle is a tad excessive. That's awesome. Alright. Yeah, they want me to run 3D Mark. Okay. Oh, not gonna lie, this guy could be a little bit faster. You sound sleepy. This can be a little bit relaxing. Like, when you get to this point in the game, a little bit of this is a little bit, like, chill. More chill than I'm used to. I'm also waiting patiently to try and get into, like, the meat and potatoes of the game. Ooh, hey, I believe this part is testing the CPU separately, if my memory serves me correctly. Is the CPU? I think it's the CPU. Sorry, I've been silent. I fell asleep. Bit PC building ASMR, where every once in a while he just goes, fuck! Okay, now the score is known and displayed here. A new test will need to be done if changes to the CPU and GPU have been made. Yes! Left click to select the monitor. Left click to close the... Oh my fucking god. Okay, add remove programs. Part ranking. Okay, alright. I suppose this is a new program that I haven't messed with, so alright. Miku Paper Doll. Ooh, neat. To meet the customer's requirements, we need to buy the DFL Radeon R9 280 GR83G. Anything less will not be powerful enough. I think I got something more powerful than that. Fairly certain. Although it is kind of nice that they give you the tools to be able to, like, actively know what to pick up. No! Go to the shop and order... No! No! I have... Don't you railroad me in this! I have got a card perfect for the job. Don't you tell me how to run this damn business. I did it by feel. I did it by thought. Anyway, 750 Ti. Okay, so this is GTX 980 Gamer XL. It's gotta be better. Maybe, like, you know, I might be eating my words here in just a couple of minutes here. However, I bought something within budget, and I've got this sneaking suspicion that this will work just fine. So, when we get to the last episode of Sam and Max, all I have to say is stay until the end of the end credits. Okie dokie. I didn't, I wasn't expecting not to. Oh, look at that! Dude, this thing is already working, like, significantly better than it was before. Like, we can actually see the hallway now. And the person walking. Tape is torture? Yeah. Sticks to everything. It's got a mind of its own. Alright, I believe this is a combination of both the CPU and the GPU working simultaneously. Double-sided tape? Oh, jeez. So now it's really sticking to you. And this is the CPU, which we have not swapped out the CPU. So this should be no different. Now again, we're shooting for... Holy fog! I was about to say, we're shooting for a score of 2,000. Ah! We're within budget, and we hit 4,000. So, you know, haha. Frickin' game. Look, okay, maybe I could have saved my customer a little bit of money, but hey, I'm the one that's running the damn business, okay? If I'm gonna run it into the ground, let me run it into the freaking ground. Anyway, let's see how the customer feels about that. First of all, let's collect the thing about the OS. Goody. We're at a 4 1/3 stars. Very nice. Bongle application unlocked. Bongle is a review site where your customers will rate you and leave you feedback, both good and bad. You can see your current rating out of 5 stars at the top of the screen. A better rating will make more varied and lucrative jobs available. Install the app to see what your customers are saying about you and try to keep them happy. Alright. Oh, and hidden objectives. There we go. Customer reviews are fickle things, and people are not always upfront about what they want. Keep an eye on what the customers say in their emails, as they'll often mention hidden objectives. Make sure you do a good job on your Bongle rating could suffer. Thermal application unlocked. The thermal app lives on your tablet and can be used to detect overheating components inside your PC. Ooh, thermal camera. I like that. Alright, let's clear that out. Now, again, the parts budget was $400. I did like less than that. And I got way above the Time Spy score of 2,000. Ta-da! 5 stars. Hooray. Okay. What we got here? Many thanks for the Terrybyte. It worked very well indeed. Perhaps too well. I was so occupied with watching the live camera feeds that I forgot to check the weather forecast, and the computer was subjected to quite a large storm. One minute I was watching a fine example of Pigeonus fatus. The next there was a loud pop, and the camera feed went offline. Had to look out the window, and there was a large cloud of smoke coming from the tree where I was keeping the computer. Again, why are you keeping it in the computer? This seems like a terrible thing. Anyway, finally got it indoors, but it's not turning on at all. Folks on the RCOS chat tell me the power supply and motherboard are most likely to have been damaged and will probably need replacing. I'm hopeful it can be repaired, as it captures some fascinating footage of a lesser-spotted goobler. I think I mentioned it's very useful. I desperately want to show off at the next society meeting. Fingers crossed. Robin Millworm. Okay. So we know what parts we need to get rid of. It's the motherboard and the power supply. Meaning I can go in here and I can just go purchase them. Speaking of which, actually, since it's the power supply, here. Click. Oh, also, accept the mission. Because yes, I will accept the mission. Now, give me a moment. Here. There we go. On this mission, please. Then I need a replacement for the motherboard, he said. That is super slick. That is so nice. One of the more annoying things that I had to deal with PC Building Simulator was like going from one computer to like the next, to coming back to the exact same computer, to looking back over at the other computer. And like it was so annoying that I couldn't just... Yeah, man. It's called You Are an Idiot, repair. Hold on a second. It's called You Are an Idiot PC Repair. Let me be an idiot, please. If I make a mistake, I make a mistake. What? Alright, so that's all done and ready to go. We need a cuter computer. Alright, love, it's Francis from QT Cuts, the little salon down the road. Nice to see new business open on our high street. Remind me to bend your ear about those canceled parking. My God, you're boring me. You work with computers, do you? May have the job for you if you're interested. Always useful to have friends in the area. I bought a computer to manage our client's database and for the odd game if there was no customers in, of course. We're a bubbly bunch over at QT's. I want it customized to fit with our image. I'll not have an ugly box of computer in my salon. Okay. So, paint the case purple, apply some stickers to the case. Emojis and heart emojis, apparently. Do not customize the glass. Very well, I can handle that. I'm in Asia! What? Oh, it's Uncle Tim. Oh, for God's sake. Somebody needs to catch Uncle Tim and arrest him. For God's sakes. Greetings. Who'd have thought your old uncle would end up walking the hippie trail, eh? Well, I had a sudden urge for some me time away from the squawking of pushing insurance agents, so I booked an impulse flight to India and holed up in an ashram just outside Delhi. An old mate of mine runs the place, and he's going to help me find my authentic self away from the distractions of modern life, economic pressures, and the vibe-killing possibility of jail time. Should be fun! In the meantime, I thought I'd better remind you not to neglect Bongle. We have a nice rating. We had a nice rating last year, and I'd hate to see that dip again after the fire. Get it installed and check it out. You don't want to get stuck with just cleaning and scanning jobs. Well, back to the hunt for enlightenment. These chakras won't open themselves. I hate you, Tim. Jesus Christ. Anyway, get rid of those. And then, of course, there's the, like, expansion thing that I could possibly do. Apparently I got spam at some point. Got brains? Have you got brains? We want them. Here at Reanimated Systems Incorporated, we have a real hunger for talent. That's right, we're looking for the smartest folk with the biggest, juiciest brains to come and join us. We can't get enough. Think you've got what it takes? Come visit for an in-person evaluation. If we like what we see, you'll stay for lunch and become one of us. Why wait? This is a once-of-a-lifetime opportunity. Reply now and let us find out what you're really made of. Ooh. Spam. Anyway, so I have accepted this guy and this guy. I think now would be a good time to finish up playing PC Building Simulator 2. I might do it next week, depending on how I feel. Yippee! I'm just going to take a little bit of a stretch here. Stretch. There we go. You know, a lot of people say that you're supposed to get up and, like, stretch every hour. Yeah, I'm terrible at that. Anyway, so yeah, I'll probably be doing a little bit more PC Building Simulator a little bit later, and then I will unload a whole lot of different upgrades and updates that they expect, including, like, this expansion thing. I'm gonna dip my toes in it when I feel that I possibly can. But yes, for now, I think this will do it for this game. So, thank you guys very much for coming out to the stream. I appreciate it very much. I stream on Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays, all of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Some other games that I currently have lined up. I'm going to be finishing up Deltarune. Possibly. I don't know how much more there is of Deltarune Chapter 4. I think there might be 1 or 2 streams left in it. So that's happening on Saturday. Next game after that, I'm going to be playing Sam & Max The Devil's Playhouse, and that is going to be on Sunday, and we are finishing up that day, because, there's a final chapter, and we've been getting through one chapter every single stream. So, I hope you're looking forward to that. And like I said, I will likely do another round of PC Building Simulator, although, this is a game that I really want to sink my teeth into, and I cannot bear to only do it once a week. You know what I mean? Like, I'd like to be able to just casually be able to boot this game up every once in a while. So I will likely be like doing a whole bunch of this game myself eventually, coming up sometime soon here. All right, here I've grabbed all my cables and funny enough, whenever I do this stream, I've got this one USB 3 cable that I have to like snake behind my chair every single time that I do it. Because I don't have a cable that's long enough to connect between the tracker on my chest and the computer that I currently have sitting on the side here. There's a look behind the scenes there. All right, I'm going to take off here. Thank you guys very much for coming out and watching. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, English is hard. See you next time.